absolutely no secret that a ton of 2025 Topps products have been delayed across the board. And today I have the real reason as to why it is happening. And it is probably something you never expected, plus an update on Stadium Club. Yes, Stadium Club, I have a huge update for as well in this video. So what is going on, everybody? It is Grip and Rip back here with another video for you guys today. Of course, before we get into the video, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 12,000 subscribers, we're giving away hobby packs. All you gotta do, be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see on the channel, and last but not least, leave a comment down below of your favorite baseball memory of all time. That is our favorite baseball memory, and we will announce the winner at 12,000 subscribers. So there is that. And of course, join my Discord down below in the description of this video, and go subscribe to my gaming channel as well. A big week coming up. Black Ops 7 release week coming up in about, what was it? 2 weeks? Yeah, 2.5 weeks. We're going to be live streaming literally probably all day from like 10 a.m. to like whenever I just feel like ending it. So going to be crazy. Let's get into the video. So the first couple things I actually have are kind of some housekeeping announcements. I have a pretty big announcement. I kind of alluded to this on my community tab last night. We are, and this is what I was alluding to a couple days ago, if you remember. I was kind of hinting at an announcement. We are going to be using a second location. So there is going to be a brand new second filming location that's going to be built. At some point, it's going to not be anytime soon. It's going to be sometime in 2026. We're going to call it GNR Studios. GNR Studios. Grip and Rip Studios. And for all you people wanting the Grip and Rip show, that is going to be the main studio to the Grip and Rip show. The Grip and Rip show will be returning. We're going to be having, I'm looking for a co-host. That is why it's been getting held up. I am looking for a co-host. I have a couple in mind. I don't want to say who yet. Some of you guys probably know these people. But I'm looking for a co-host for the Grip and Rip show, and because obviously it sucks kind of talking to myself for hours. That's what we did. So yeah, that's the first thing. And the second thing I want to announce, or not even really announce, just show off, really. Look what I got in the mail today, man. Look what I got. I already took the wrapper off and everything, but look what I got in the mail, man. Look what we got. NBA Topps. Yes. Probably the one and only blaster box you will see of me opening this. Again, got this from Topps.com. Didn't send me a single tracking information. Like my holiday boxes, they're still in Texas. I literally checked it today. Still says they're in Texas. Never got a single thing for shipping or tracking on this. Just showed up at my house today. Didn't expect it. Yeah, so pretty cool. And speaking of which, I want to give a funny story. You know, I'll start the video off with this because it kind of has to pertain with the topic of the video. One of my favorite quotes as of late, as we've been talking about here on the channel, is laugh and walk away. A card shop, the nearest card shop to me, the one, I don't go to this one. The one I go to is the second farthest or closest to me, I guess. The one I go to is about a 45-minute drive from my house, believe it or not. Kind of crazy. He's just that good. He has that good of prices. It's worth going to. The one closest to me is like literally 10 minutes down the road from me. So the guy closest to me was selling NBA today. 40 a blaster box, $250 a hobby, and $530 a jumbo. My goodness. Like, are you serious? Laugh and walk away. That's what I did. So yeah, we're opening this. Again, got this from Topps.com. We'll be opening a pack today, of course, just to see what it's all about. I don't really expect much, no. All right, man. Long enough intro. Sorry for that. Had some housekeeping announcements to make. Either way, topic of the video. Topic really isn't that long today, so fits. What's going on with Topps products? As you guys know, we have talked about this extensively on the channel. Everything basically with baseball, I don't really know to the extent, because I asked my card shop guy, this is where all this information comes from, by the way. I'm not making any of this shit up, because a lot of people think I make this shit up just to make it up. I don't. When I went to go buy Holiday from my Topps guy, or my card shop guy, the other day, we sat there for like 20, 25 minutes and talked about everything with Topps and what's happening with Topps. And this is where I know all this stuff from. So this is valid information. This is real information coming from a Topps person who works with Topps directly. My card store is a Topps affiliated vendor, or whatever they call them. I don't even know what they call them. Licensed vendor, I don't know. So we were talking about all these other things like Holiday and, Update, Allen and Ginter, Cosmic Chrome, Stadium Club. That's where I get this information from for Stadium Club as well. Heritage High Number, Chrome Update, which is kind of crazy because Chrome Update, I guess I'll start with this one at first. Chrome Update might be coming out in 2026. Yes, you heard that right. He didn't say for sure, but apparently, because all this information comes from they were in a live chat, like a Zoom call. A bunch of Topps vendors were in a Zoom call together with Topps themselves, and this is where all this information really comes from. So they were asking questions about Chrome Update, and basically they said middle of December or early January 2026. Crazy. The fact that it may get pushed to 2026, lunacy. But we've talked about this. They have been pushing back everything. And you want to know why that is? You want to know why they're pushing back everything? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because I asked this question to him and he gave me an answer. So if you notice, because this has to do something with Panini. This has a lot to do with Panini. So try to keep along. Because I'm going to get technical here for a minute. So try to stay along as I tell the story. So how it was told to me is basically, since obviously Panini is losing the NFL license in April. April 1st, by the way, is when Topps gets the license. I asked for that question as well. So expect Topps football like this somewhere around the middle of April. That's confirmed. So April 1st, when they get the NFL license. So basically, what's going on right now is Topps and Panini print at the same place. And what is going on right now is, if you haven't noticed, which I'm not a Panini football collector at all. I don't collect Panini football. I will collect Topps football, though. I am a big football fan. I just don't collect Panini because they're very expensive. And the price that you have to pay to get basically nothing is kind of ridiculous with Panini. So I don't really collect Panini. I will collect Topps football, though, because obviously that's going to be big. But so what's going on right now is Panini is literally releasing every single football product right now. If you haven't noticed, Donruss football is coming out. They revealed Prism football already, which doesn't come out until typically like March or April the following year, if you don't remember that. So basically what is going on right now is Panini is trying to get out every single last licensed football release they possibly can before April 2026. And what is happening with Topps, unfortunately, is Panini is basically taking over the printing plant and printing all of their NFL stuff, which means for Topps, they are in the back of the line. That's the real reason why we are seeing delays right now. And I don't really know how much of this is public or not, but this was also told to me. Apparently, there is some legal battle going on right now in court with this exact topic. I guess Topps or Fanatics has sued Panini to some extent. I don't really know what's going on. The story that was told to me was very wishy-washy. So basically how it was told to me was they are suing Panini for basically hoarding up and taking their printing facility. That's how it was described to me. Now, if that is true or not, I genuinely have zero idea. I'll have to look more into that if I can, but I don't really know if that's public knowledge or not. Well, now it is because I just talked about it. But what is happening is basically Topps is in the back of the line right now. So think of, because Panini is trying to literally release every single last football product they can before April 2026. Because come April 1st, they cannot legally release an NFL licensed product anymore. So anything Panini football for 2025, with all the 2025 rookies like Shedeur, Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo, whatever, expect all of that like right now, because they are printing it all right now. It's coming out between now and March 2026. Now, what I really want to talk about, what I really would like to talk about today is some Stadium Club and high number news. Because I also asked, I'm going to take a sip here of my drink. I also asked, did you hear anything about Stadium Club or Platinum Chrome Anniversary? And the Platinum Chrome one's kind of crazy to me. So he said that Platinum Chrome is an every other year release, which we did know, of course. 2024 didn't happen, unfortunately, which he was very upset about, by the way. He said like he was genuinely like upset that they didn't do 2024 Platinum Chrome, myself included. But since it's every other year, and this year would be the year that they're doing it, he hasn't heard a thing about it. He said that they haven't heard anything about it. We all heard the September release date. They did say, Topps did say themselves, September of 2025. Nowhere to be seen. Now, I have a theory as to why. I do believe that is because they're trying to get a lot of rookie autographs, and what's going on right now is they're just so far behind on getting autographs back. And this goes for like Cosmic Chrome and things like that as well. So Cosmic Chrome, Stadium Club, Allen Ginter, Chrome Update. Basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to get back like every single like autograph they possibly can. Because from what I was told from the guy who I go to, who, again, this is very real information, basically Topps is super far behind on getting autographs back from a lot of people. So that is why things are getting delayed. And with the printing plant thing, with how Panini is basically hoarding up the printing plant right now, is how it was described to me. But I do, to end this video, want to talk about Stadium Club and Heritage High Number, because I get a lot of questions, particularly about Stadium Club and Archives, which I did ask about Archives as well. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm just telling you what he just told me. I'm going off the top of my head. Archives looking like a February release. Yes, February. Stadium Club, I do know this, January. Stadium Club will be coming out in January. They told them that. Now, if it gets delayed to February or March or April, I don't know. But Topps did tell my guy January. January 2026, 2025, Topps Stadium Club will be coming out that month. Crazy, I know. But we talked about it. We're going to be seeing with this snowball effect, with this big snowball effect going on right now, you're going to be seeing a lot of stuff in 2026. High number, also, March or April of 2026 is what he told me. Just like this past year, in April, we got, or was it March? I think it was March. March, we got high number. Looks like the same thing is going to be happening again this time around, which really sucks. It really, really sucks that we have to wait all this time for all these products, which it sucks. It really does suck. As a basically exclusively baseball YouTuber, now again, we do dabble in basketball. We are going to really go heavy in the football next year. But as a content creator, just basically in the baseball scene, it sucks. It really does suck that this is happening. I do know Bowman Draft is on pace for December. I do know that. They are, from what it was told to me, they are making that a priority. They are absolutely making a priority of Bowman Draft. I did hear that. He did tell me that. Again, Chrome Update. Chrome Update is going to be either 2026 or late 2025 in December. Partly due to Christmas, by the way. I think I talked about this in another video. Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve actually fall on Wednesdays this year. Which is a release day for Topps. As you guys know, Wednesdays are release days for Topps typically, which throws a huge wrench into plans because obviously one of the Wednesdays of December is going to be Bowman Draft. And so from what he told me, and they told him this, they're going to try to get it out in December. If not, one of the first weeks of January, which that's just, I mean, listen, that's just a bad look. I mean, I don't care what you say. Putting out update a month later, which is what happened this year. Of course, it typically comes out in the middle of October. This year, the middle of November. So delaying that and then delaying Chrome update is that's just not a good look, man. That's just not a good look. I don't like that. I genuinely don't like that. Now, the last thing I will say before we wrap this video up here, as for like Marvel releases, WWE, they didn't tell me anything about them. They did not say a word about any like pop culture, wrestling, UFC stuff. So, gonna be interesting, man. Gonna be interesting. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video on the real reason why Topps products are being delayed. It's Panini. That's basically it. Panini and the fact that autograph submissions, getting autographs back from players is like super tough right now for whatever reason. I guess players are not just doing them and not getting them back on time, which whatever. I mean, that's stupid. But again, I guess they're on vacation with their families right now, as you know, a lot of the teams, aside from 2, are in the off season now at this point. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. So what we're going to do is we're going to open a pack of this NBA stuff. Very curious to see what this is all about. So what we're going to do every other day. One day this, one day that, one day this, one day that, right? So we'll just mix it up a little bit. So either way, before I do that, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video first. Smackin' and SeatGeek, links down below to both brands. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, 10% off your entire purchase, link down below. SeatGeek.com, the official ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball. $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code GRIPANDRIP, all one word, at checkout. And we'll see you at the baseball game, the World Series, hockey, football, basketball, concerts, you name it. My code works for literally everything on SeatGeek.com. So big thank you to SeatGeek. Here we go, man. First time looking at this. I did not watch a single box opening today of this. I didn't watch anything of this. So this is like genuinely like my first impressions of this product. So we'll see. I've obviously Cooper Flag on the front, the rookie everyone's chasing. By the way, I did see someone say that his rookie cards, his base rookie cards, are $30 a pop right now on eBay. Do not go and do that. There is 1.2 million of them. That's per base card of this stuff. Do not go out there and buy a $30 base rookie. Just don't do that. Be smart, please. So here we go, man. Rob Dillingham. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know too many basketball players. I'll tell you one thing, though. I did decide, like, I don't know if you guys are like this as well, but honestly, I am not too knowledgeable at the NBA, obviously, since Pittsburgh doesn't have a team, which I wish we did, but we just don't for whatever reason. I am kind of hoping I can learn some things from this, so that is really why I'm buying this. I do want to learn. I do genuinely want to get into the NBA. That's like the only sport. I know hockey, I know football, I know baseball. I don't know basketball. So I'm genuinely hoping, like, through buying basketball cards, that I can maybe learn some stuff from this. So that's really why I'm doing this. And maybe you guys feel the same way as well. But I know a lot of you guys have NBA teams. We just don't here. We have the Phoenix Suns. We have Gary Trent Jr. This guy I know. This guy I know. We have Anthony Davis, AD. I know him. He got in the Luka trade, right? Luka Doncic, right? Yeah, I think that was that trade. We have a rookie here of Liam McNeely. Don't know who he is for the Hornets. We have another rookie card here of Chaz Lanier for the Pistons. Again, don't know who he is. We have a Mavs here of, I like the next card coming up. I don't know if this is a special or something. I like this one. Najee Marshall. I like this card coming up here. This is a cool one. This might be a special card maybe. I don't know. We have a Larry Bird. Bird is the word. We got a Larry Bird. I know who Larry Bird is. We have a backwards card here, man. What is this? we have a silvery 80 card. This is a throwback card of Walter Clayton Jr. for the Jazz. So pretty cool there. Don't really know how good he is. Yeah, okay. Rookie card. Rookie card logo, of course, here on the bottom. All right, cool. Is that Larry Bird special? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Is this a base card? We'll find out. I'm genuinely curious. 7-2. 7-2. So I didn't look at the checklist, obviously, because I'm just not really invested enough. But it does look like they put throwback players. So, okay, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Is Kobe? Is MJ in here? Shaquille O'Neal? I'm genuinely curious. We have a Norman Powell. Don't know who he is. We have, this is interesting. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Is this like an exclusive on here? I have no idea what this is, but we have a Rudy Gobert basketball hoop border. I don't know if you can tell very well, but there's like basketball hoops on the border of this card. Can someone tell me in the comments what I'm looking at here? Is this like the spring training parallel, like in baseball? And then the last card here we got is Wendell Carter Jr. So my first basketball pack ever. Like, I have literally never opened basketball cards a day in my life until today. This is the first time I've ever opened them, believe it or not. But yeah, we got a Rudy Gobert or Gobert. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. I kind of probably botched his name. Yeah, a basketball net border card. I don't know. Best card was the Larry Bird card. For my money, the best card was the Larry Bird. It's a base card, it looks like. And then this Jazz 80 silver foil-y card. I don't know what that is, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, you know what? So far, I'm gonna give NBA so far an 8 out of 10. I like it. I like what I see so far. Doesn't mean it's valuable. No, but honestly, I don't care. I'm just collecting this just to learn some players. Maybe that's kind of my hope for this. But either way, man, that's all I got for you, man. That's all I got for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think about the real reason why Topps is delaying all their products, and I'll see you guys in the next one.